okay, crusading GoFundMe. And I want to give kudos to Crunch Queen for a job well done. Crunch Queen, in fact, we mandated Crunch Queen to date that because I'm not too vocal when it comes to all of those things, but I trust my Crunch Queen. You go from platform to platform to platform to convince people the good reason for GoFundMe and that there will be accountability to the public. Assure the people. So we all took that decision and Crunch Queen started going out platform to platform and we're having good responses. GoFundMe rose from like 2,000 when we met it and jumped to like 8,000 within 2 to 3 days. When it came to Papariano, I said, Crunch Queen, we are going to Papariano. This is a lion's den, but we must go there. We went there. Crunch Queen spoke intelligently, convinced everyone on that platform on Papariano, convinced Papariano, and Papariano donated $200 immediately on that live show. That is a plus to us. If nobody give us credence, Crunch Queen, I salute you for that.
Thank you so much. Papariano did not only pay in $200 that moment, he immediately changed his banner to read support GoFundMe. Just to add that.
Correct. And GoFundMe was growing and was increasing. We also had deliberation and said, Mr. Famiwa, on no account should Kobo go out of GoFundMe. Any day that we want to collapse this GoFundMe, we are going to collapse it using the same market rate, using Lemfi market rate to convert that money and transfer into Access bank account. That is where all expenditure will be made from. Nobody is taking one kobo out of this GoFundMe. I will not allow that. It will be converted using Lemfi rate at the prevailing market rate and transferred directly to Access. From there, we can then make expenditure. All our expenditure is in Naira, so we don't need to take anything from the dollar. All right? So we all agreed on that, signed and sealed. Agreed. Fantastic. And we had a lot of secrecy in that thing, that whatever we say in this meeting will never go out. Never. Never, unless you are authorized to speak. And that's why some things don't come to public to say. But we were supporting the objective, the GoFundMe. We were fully in support. And publics too. Now, an issue came up. Around that time, they arrested Veron and Arifa. Sorry, is it Veron? Westo issue and Arifa issue also came up. We quickly convened a meeting. Everybody present, Resi, everybody. So, in that meeting, after so much deliberation, Famiwa said, Chairman, people in Balayon, one about this, one about that, they phone money pada. In fact, Crunchy Queen Banoje, to baton sobe, these people were arrested because of justice for movement. Justice. Why would you say because on Balayon elevated? In fact, Famiwa said, I'm content. I want to indie. Are you guys okay? What is the purpose of GoFundMe? It's for justice for movement, justice for Mohbad. So if anything happens in the course of justice for Mohbad, GoFundMe will pay for it. It will pay 100% for it in this course of movement because this is public money. You cannot decide how to spend public money by yourself. So therefore,
hello.
Therefore, Eloni Owo Arifa, Eloni Owo Westo. 1.7, if I'm correct. 1.7. Or 1 point, I don't know. 700.
Let me clarify that angle. Sorry, sir. Because I know that people are coming in because this is an information people need to know and platform yet in. Before they brought the matter to us, they wanted to pay only 200,000 to support Arifa's legal fees and also Westo. So 200,000 proposal ni Famuyiwa ati Gurexi Bewasi meeting. So when they talked, and I said, come again with the figure, 200,000 from 700,000, which is what Arifa's lawyer want to take, and which is the 1 million, as at that time, Westo's lawyer want to take. They've not even sued Westo, Westo, you know. There were some issues and it came about 1 million. to support Westo. So I now said, why can't we foot the bill? Because if you look at the GoFundMe, you also have ancillary charges, ancillary fees that may come up in the course of justice for Mohbad. Remember, these guys were arrested based on justice for Mohbad. Why don't we just do the right thing and do the needful? Why don't we just do the... Which is Arifa's lawyer. Just to clarify that. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So, Famiwa now said he will get back to us on that. So after, I think the following day, we had another meeting. From there, we made it mandatory. Mr. Famiwa, GoFundMe or Access Bank or whatever it is will foot 1.7 million naira bill. QED, no talking again. Now, please, hello, withdraw 1.7. This is from the public now saying, go and withdraw 1.7 and pay these lawyers to do their job. That same day, they withdrew 1.7 million naira from the account. So after that, I now said, Mr. Famiwa, I need this bank statement of Access Bank to audit so that I can report to the public. And also, we will reconvene on Saturday. Okay? We will reconvene on Saturday. I think we spent close to 4 hours outing everybody. We will reconvene on Saturday to convey the meeting, to continue with the meeting. So the approval for 1.7 was given to reconvene on. So before we close, the AOB, Mr. Famiwa now said that some people wants to join us. Some group wants to join us. I said, no. I am not joining any group. Mr. Famiwa, don't bring that in here. I don't know anybody. I don't want to join anybody. I don't want to join people that have been there 13 parope in. You now want me to go and join? Abba, I don't do things that way. They now said, okay, they want to have a meeting with us. Constantly now said, okay, if it is meeting, 2 people from there, 2 people from us. Let's go and have that meeting. I'm good to have meeting with you, but to join us, I want to know who I want to bring closer. I must know who I'm bringing closer to myself. Let me interject, Chairman. Yes. In the course of that deliberation, Gurexi said he's not supporting that meeting should hold because it will amount to nothing. I'm paraphrasing what Gurexi said. Yes. He said it amounts to nothing, that we should not go and the meeting should not hold. But Chairman said, okay, let's attend the meeting, let's hear them out. So just to fill in the blank. The meeting started by 7. I'm looking at my phone, the other phone, sorry, Chairman, because I need to fill it so that everybody can know what happened. The meeting took place on 20th April and it started 7:39. The meeting took place last for 2 hours 45 minutes.
Hold on, let me come in there. So the meeting was 20th of April.
Yes.
So it was on the 21st that Mr. Chairman sent money to Gurexi.
Yes, the next day.
So what familiarization team Walewa continue?
I think say meeting. No, in fact, let me tell you what happened on the 21st. And Constantly, you will support me on that. After we had meeting, our inner meeting, me, Lighton, these 6 of us, Gurexi now gave us situation about Mohbad. As it is now, Mohbad gonna need the help. Baba will live for work on go for me. Could live for work on Access Bank for himself. Now that he needs help in Hong Kong. That day, Crunch Queen sent 50,000. Sorry, Crunch Queen sent money to Baba Mohbad.
I sent 50,000 naira to Baba. Let's clarify it. 50K.
Don't be mentioning figures.
I need to mention figures. Let people know. Nothing to hide anymore. This is an open field now. Yes. I sent 50K just to help him. He didn't ask me. Just to clarify that.
But based on what Gurexi told us, Crunch Queen sent money to Baba Mohbad. He showed me a receipt. Andy sent money to Baba Mohbad. He showed me a receipt.
Andy, your attention is needed here. You need to go.
I'm not mentioning figures.
Are you happy?
When 2 of them have sent to Baba Mohbad, I now felt Gurexi should not be left out as well. I also sent to Gurexi. I did not send to Baba Mohbad. Since my 2 people have sent to Baba Mohbad, let me also send to Gurexi. And I sent to Gurexi that day. All right. So,
thank you, Chairman. Chairman, wait. Which means Guresi never solicited for money. It was from the benevolence of your heart. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much.
Sorry,
Let's leave
sir,
it
I
like
want
that.
to ask a question. I'm sorry for interjecting.
No question now.
Okay,
please.
I'll keep it till later. I'll keep
Please,
it.
Aduke, put it down so you don't forget. Type it on your phone or something.
All right. Okay. So,
Chairman clarified that it was from the kindness of his heart you willingly gave Guresi.
yes. In fact, I wanted to give it to Baba, but because 2 people have given it to Baba, it's not nice now. If 2 people give to Baba, what about the other person? So I decided to do for Guresi and not to do for Baba. You know, that's how that went. No harm on that. No, you didn't solicit. It's just our normal gesture. That's me for you. So that day, we now went to that platform. Mr. Famiwa conveyed that meeting on WhatsApp audio. We said 2 people. Remember, we agreed to 2 people, myself and Crush Queen, then 2 people from the other end. So when we got to that meeting, from 2 people from the other end, it rose to 9 people. So the first question is, Mr. Famiwa, you have breached.
Let me clarify that, Chairman. 2 of us attended, and by the time the other group came, the Lagatas group, there were 5 that joined us at the get-go. Myself and you came from our own team. 5 came from Lagata's team at the same time.
Do you remember the names?
I'm going to call out their names.
Okay.
Detola was there.
Crush Queen.
My drop with Chairman, no, any suru jare, and you can form
I don't know why he's hiding these people. I don't know what the problem is, Chairman. What's the problem?
Stop
Come
it.
now. They are bashing you. They are messing up your image. What's the problem?
One is big accountant
These people are TikTokers like you.
HNG pere lelo edeshin come checking
HND more where you enter university.
I don't understand what I don't understand. I don't understand.
Okay.
I'm going to read out the names of the people on the call.
Go ahead.
Joe, please mute. Oh, let's allow Chairman and let them please, sir.
Oh yeah, country queen, go for it.
Go ahead.
Detola was there. Lady Ryan was there. K. Bossman was there. Nagata was there.
4.
Mama A2 was there.
5.
Later on, Black Velvet joined.
Ah, really?
And I have 2 other numbers which I don't know who they were because at a point I just lost interest. So I only have 2 other phone numbers from their camp. So Minika phone number Enjadi.
And only 2 from your own camp. Only 2 from your own camp.
Just Chairman and I, yes sir. So what's the plan then, Kotofeshi?
Oh yeah, Chairman, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Crush Queen. Crush Queen, okay, I am free now. Let's spill everything out. I'm not weak. I don't
know why you are hiding these people. I don't understand you. Is this diplomacy? I don't get you. No, aristocrats. No, aristocrats. I need to tell this man, Chairman. Is it diplomacy or fear? I don't understand.
No, it's not. Sorry,
I call it weakness.
Wait.
You are dragging your name. You need to come and stand for your
Chairman is behaving like a wimp. Shit.
Crush Queen. This is what I will say. Dada Oleja. Olaburo to Bojule. Chairman is Dada. You are the Aburo.
Don't sue me.
You do your part.
For him. He will have information for police. As you talk, I don't tire. I don't tire. Supreme, I don't tire. I swear, I don't go lie. What you sue me?
Don't worry.
He's a man now. He's a man.
Chairman is not like that. It's not like that. He doesn't know how to faja. You can faja. That is why you are here. Chairman, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So all of us were having that meeting, and at a point, Crunchy Queen now said, Mr. Famiwa, we agreed 2 on 2. 2 on 2, and you being the 5th person, this platform has gone to these highest numbers. I am not interested in this conversation. It became fracas. Fracas and poetry. I had to start mediating. Okay, Eshisu. No problem. Let's calm down. If our country queen want to leave, I say, Madam, stay. Don't leave. Party 1B, let's discuss. So part of the discussion is, you guys are doing well. We too, we are doing well. We want to merge so that we can work together, blah, 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 blah. And I said, Eshiu, Emil, I don't know anybody from that platform. Country queen is very good. If our country queen, no man saw who is who for me or anybody. money, but I am not merging with anybody. I'm not merging. So it got to a point we discussed and discussed and discussed. They want us to work together as a team. You guys are movement management. They are structured. Justice from about structured and blah, 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 blah. Sometimes they will discuss something with Famiwa. Famiwa will say, let's go and discuss with management team first. And that thing is giving them problem. So Famiwa will come to us and say, okay, this is this. We'll give him our own advice. Yeah. So it's because that thing is giving them problem. That why will Famiwa ask to be come and taking approval from us before he carry out some certain things. All right. So at the end of the day, Kuma Diwala, nobody is collecting trouble from this thing. I'm only here to help. I now propose, Dr. Adewale, proposed that Mr. Famiwa, you have worked with us in our own team, accountability and transparency team. You have worked with structured team. Now you know who is who. You know who can work with you. You know who you can trust. Now I'm giving you this task. You, Mr. Ayodele Famiwa, go and meet Mr. Joseph Aloba. Two of you as the two most important people and the head of this movement, go and have private discussion. Two of you should nominate a minimum of 7 people that you want to work with. Chairman, I don't have to be there. I don't have to. If you don't nominate me, so be it. But at this level, go and nominate minimum 7. So that you can come to the public and say, public, these are the people that will be representing the public in conjunction with Aloba and Famiwa as the spearhead and arrowhead for justice for Mohbad movement.
Let me help you there, Chairman. When you propose 7, one of them, I won't mention name, but they won't deny it if they have a recording. One of them said 7 was too little, that they need to expand to 15. I just want to get Kuru so that we move on to other aspects of the issue. So somebody suggested we move it on to 15, and that we should make a vote if we support 15. So remember, they are more. Yeah, Chairman proposed. At that time, I was already filming Motivated Law, but he told me to stay. So Chairman proposed that we vote if we support the formation of the 15 people management board of trustees, that they will have CTC recognition, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't talk. So when the vote started, it was all yay. I was about maybe the 13th or the second to the last person to put a vote. And Lagata was to vote before me. So when it was Lagata's turn, Lagata said he will yield for Crunch Queen to make a vote. I said, no, they've called your name. You make your votes, and I'll make mine. Remember, in their own group, it was all in support. Even Chairman voted in support. Okay? So, Lagata voted in support of the formation. I'm coming down now, Yobami. That's where I talk, no vex. So, Lagata voted in support. Just like every other person, there was really nobody that went against the opposing or forming a new group of 15 people. But when it got to my turn, I said, I'm standing down on this proposal. I'm voting against this proposal because my team members are not here. So I cannot make a vote outside my team. And the moment I said I'm voting against, Lady Ryan immediately said she's also voting against. That she's aligning with my submission. That in our own team too, they are not complete. Not all of them were there. So she's also cancelling a yes in favor of a no. So let's quickly move beyond this and move to the next thing, Chairman. I've already closed that chapter. So that is for the whole house. That is what went down at that meeting. So we could not we could not agree on the 15 formation of a new group, and we were to convey the following evening, which was on a Sunday, by 3 p.m. And right there, I told them I will not be available for the Sunday evening by 3 p.m. because I am a lecturer and I need to prepare for my class for Monday. So I told them on the get-go that I won't be available for the Sunday meeting by 3 p.m.
Okay. So that Sunday meeting was to give Mr. Famiwa and Mr. Joseph Aloba opportunity to meet, discuss, and come back to us on that Sunday meeting. This meeting happened on Thursday night. It happened on Thursday night around 9 p.m. Okay, Coach Queen, you can help me with timing.
It happened on April 20. I don't know what date it falls on, but everybody can check their calendar. We have the meeting on April 20, so check your calendar. I can't remember the day. Maybe it's Friday nights. I don't know.
Well, I think it's Thursday. Please, somebody to confirm that.
April 20, that's when we had the meeting.
Sunday.
Okay, no, April 20. It can't be Sunday.
Can't be Sunday.
No, can't be Sunday. April 20, please, somebody can confirm. Please.
Can't be Sunday. All right, so after that meeting,
Saturday, it is Saturday.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So after that meeting that night, we all dispersed to reconvene. But Konshigwe I already said she will not be available. So we all dispersed to reconvene another day. Okay? So everybody went to sleep. It was already late in the night. I was tired. So everybody went to sleep. Around 12:30 midnight. You know me, I always in the night, I don't sleep. I always pass TikTok streets. I just heard gang, public announcement. What's going on? Mr. Famiwa came up. I can't remember all the story. All the group are hereby disbanded. I was like, what is going on? What a minute. What is going on? We just finished a meeting a few hours ago. We had resolutions. We are supposed to reconvene. The next thing is public announcement. And I said, okay, no problem. So immediately he made that public announcement. He came to our platform and exited himself from the group. But before he exited himself, he dropped the copies of the bank statement of Access Bank. He dropped it. Immediately he dropped it.
Plenty notes, similar to the one he sent to Yinka Day. Don't forget to add that.
Yes, he had the plenty notes. And Crush Queen, you have all of those things. I will start posting all of those things on my page right now.
Supreme has that lengthy note. I sent it to her. She has it.
Okay, so immediately dropped that bank statement. He exited himself. Now, when I saw bank statement, you know how bank statement looks like. You have the date, description, debit, credit, balance. The date, description, debit, credit, balance. Now, all the description parts from page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4 were all shaded with marker. You cannot see anything called description. All of them shaded. So you only have figures, debit and credit. And I said, is this man, does it take me for a fool? When you have debit and credit, there's no description. How do you want to interpret what the debit and credit meant for? Okay, and that's why I came to the public and say the bank statement was mutilated. I cannot speak to it and I cannot work with it. If you have a debit of 1 million and there's no description who withdrew and what purpose, how do you want to explain to the public? Okay, so I can't work with that. And that's why I came to the public that now they've disbanded the group. He has exited from the chat, so there's no way I could have communications with him to ask questions, because I will never call him privately. Trust me, ever since day one, if I call anybody on justice for Mohbad, Crunch Cream must be there, Andy must be there. I don't speak to anybody individually. Anybody that says I speak to him individually should come and say it. I will add this to people immediately. Before you start talking, hold on. I had people. And we all talk together. I don't speak with people individually. All right. So when he sent that one, exited the group, there's nothing I could do again. Nothing. And that's why I came to the public and say, I'm out of justice. He sent me a mutilated bank statement. I cannot work with it. We have asked him several questions. He did not answer us. So what am I doing? And that's why I said, with respect to GoFundMe, with respect to accountability and transparency that I promise you people, I can no longer be responsible for that, because the group has been disbanded. The principal person has exited, which means nothing is working in that direction. So based on that, please count me out. And I trust Kwanshi Queen also did the same thing. I forgot to say something. Immediately we had a first meeting with Famuyiwa. I asked Famuyiwa to introduce me to Baba Mohbad. So Famuyiwa introduced me to Baba Mohbad, gave me Baba Mohbad's number. That, okay, Chairman, I have spoken to him. You can now call him. Ever since, I've been speaking to Baba Mohbad. I will call him privately. I will greet him. How are you? Are you okay? Don't worry. We'll get you this stuff. We talk time to time. Sometimes when something about Rumiloji in public, I will text him to confirm. He will answer me if I'm whether yes or no. He will answer me. Crunch Queen, you have all my conversation with Baba Mohbad. And Supreme Lady, you had all my conversation with Baba Mohbad. You can put it out there. All right? So we've been having communication. There was a day, there was a...
Sorry, Chairman, 1 minute, sir. After we had the general meeting on April 20, and Famuyiwa disbanded the group on the midnight of April 21 to 22, okay, when you went to Lady Ryan's platform, and I had to do a video on April 24 saying that Crunch Queen is no longer accountable for GoFundMe, hold Mr. Famuyiwa. I deliberately did that video because I have been going on platform to platform saying I will be accountable for GoFundMe. I was saying that so that people can know that people of integrity are in charge of the GoFundMe. And the moment the group was disbanded, I felt I no longer have any liability or to be liable to how funds will be expended concerning the GoFundMe. So that was what brought about that video. A lot of narrations were carried out that Crunch Queen was no longer in justice for Mohbad. Boya Turenchini wahala ni o, maybe grammar na wahala, I don't understand. My video was clear, it was explicit that this is concerning the GoFundMe. If una need una money, hold Famuyiwa, not Crunch Queen. The video is still on my TikTok profile as evidence. It was done April 24. Thank you.
Thank you, Crunch Queen. So after that happened, everybody went their ways. But myself, Crunch Queen, and Andy, we talk. Think about Ruraloji, we call ourselves. We talk, we look at issues, we kept it quiet. Now, when Arifa was arrested, what is your word in the Access Bank? That's April 22. But they never gave Arifa any money. They never gave Wøršt any money. It became an issue. All right? So, Arifa, I don't know how Arifa got my number. He called me. And I said, Arifa, your money has been released. Release means taken out from the account. If they have not given you, call Famuyiwa. That money, because I have evidence that that money has gone out of the account April 22. That was when 1.7 million naira was withdrawn from the account. So if anybody says they've not paid you, go and hold Famuyiwa responsible. All right. So later on, I was introduced to Yewande, who was, to me, they said Yewande was Arifa's lawyer. And I said, how can somebody who is Arifa's lawyer and was also in that meeting calling for merger, which means someone is in justice for Mohbad and also drawing funds or working. And I said, that is a conflict of interest. You cannot be in the structured or whatever group, and you are also working for the group, and you're also drawing funds. Is the public aware that you are drawing funds? If that is this, that is conflict of interest. I am not interested. How do I trust you?
Sorry, Chairman, let me clarify that. But later on, we got to know that Mama Etu was not Arifa's lawyer, but Patrick. So that has clarified that. So the conflict of interest no longer holds. We didn't even, it was information they passed to us that made us to make that statement. But not too long, we got to know that she was not Arifa's lawyer, but it was lawyer Patrick, which Arifa's fiancé, as at that time, confirmed, which also Arifa too confirmed, because we had a three-way call with Arifa's fiancé and later on with Arifa himself, confirming that his lawyer is Barrister Patrick.
Barrister Patrick Gono. Thank you so much, Coach Queen. So that was how I engaged Yewande, who now said all of that, and we got engaged with Barrister Patrick Ogungu, who is the Arifa's lawyer. Then from there, we started communicating. So the issue of Yewande was cleared, and I'm happy with that. But every time, every week, I follow up with Patrick on Arifa's matter. I follow up with Yewande, who sacrifices her time to be going to the court. So we are still talking. Also, last week, I still spoke to Patrick. All right. So when that happened, We had a good time. That's fine. So we continued. Okay. So when Arifa's issue bill now came out, and I heard the bail condition in the shorty sum of 5 million. So I understand how to get a bail. I know what shorty 5 million. I know what that means. So, but I saw people on Latisne that want to buy 5 million from Arifa's bail. And I said, this is a long narration. Till George Bagbo, we are in solo platform. We want to 5 million from bail. He's going to jeopardize this matter. I quickly went to Latisne to go and change that narration. Say, hey guys, no. When they say in the sure sum of 5 million, that does not mean you should bring 5 million for bail. Don't let anybody bamboozle us. All you need to show is present a shorty. If somebody now jump bail, that is when you can pay the 5 million in lieu. So I quickly went to Latisne. I said, no, Latisne. They didn't ask us for 5 million, no. They did not ask us to pay 5 million for bail. Stop this contribution you people are doing. Stop it. If this thing gets to judge now, Arifa will be in problem. So I think that brought a little confusion. So I quickly got a call from Arifa. Say, Chairman, why did I say they should stop this contribution? Blah, 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 blah. I said, no. When they say insure sum of 5 million, that does not mean you are going to pay 5 million. Do you want to pay 5 million? He now said no. That they didn't ask him to pay 5 million. But you understand that you need to wet hands when you are doing, you want to do okay. So if it is to wet hands, I understand. Then let us go to the public and set the record straight that the 5 million you are contributing is not to wet hands, but it's not to pay for bill, but to wet hands. I said that is a better narration. If this one gets to the public, nobody will hold you responsible. They will not tag you. They will not say you are paying 5 million for bail. If it gets to the hands of the judge and government, you are in trouble. So after he has cleared that with me, the barrister Patrick joined the call and we all clarified that. And barrister Patrick also clarified that this 2.5 million is to wet hands. So that one they soft landing to buy the prison. Because correctional study. So it is not for the. So Arifa did not also understand it. Barrister has to explain it to Arifa on that call. That no, chairman is right. It's a wrong narration that you to collect 5 million bill. There's nothing like 5 million naira bill. So we resolved that between myself, Patrick, Arifa. We resolved all of that. So I now went back to Latisne. Now I understood. Please, it is for wetting and not to pay for bill. Let us get it right. So I cleared that, and the contribution continued up to like 2-point-something million, and they sent it.
I don't know why you are trying to give them a soft landing. They bashed you that day when you came to that platform, that is Latisne platform, to educate. They bashed you that you are denying them from helping Arifa financially. You were trying to explain to them the meaning of in lieu. I don't know why you are giving these people soft landing.
Okay,
they bashed you, they crucified. No, allow me, Chairman. Chairman, allow me, please. I beg you. Let me talk.
Okay, ma'am.
They bashed you that day because you were trying to tell them that Arifa does not need money for bail. You kept telling them he doesn't need money for bail, but they won't hear you out. The panelists and the host, they were hell-bent on contributing money for Arifa, but they saw you as a stumbling block. Then you left. The moment you left, we had an emergency meeting, and Arifa came in, Barrister Patrick came in, and we discussed at length, just like you said, that the money needed was not for bail, but to give Arifa an easy way in detention. And now we said we need to go back to that platform and tell them what the money is needed for. That was when Andy, you told me to go. I said I'm not. It was Andy, not you. It was Andy that went to clarify. Okay, two of you. Yeah, it was two of you because you were also there. So when you spoke, Andy now continued from where you finished. I didn't say anything anymore because I saw the way the argument was going. The people didn't understand. The panelists didn't understand. The hosts didn't understand. The commenters didn't understand. Okay, so it was after the two of you spoke that they continued with the contribution, and I think they raised almost 3 million or thereabout that day. Okay, so that's what happened on that day.
Chairman, who is threatening you? Who are you afraid of?
No, Supreme, I'm not afraid. You know, this has been a long time. So, Country Queen, anything about Minx, please help me out. Please help me out.
Oh, Mr. Chairman, please, I want you to please speak your mind freely and don't be afraid of anything.
Yes, no, you know, sometimes I may forget some phrase, some lines, sometimes I may forget. Country Queen,
the people that mess with you, I'm aware of them. So, yeah, I had my own ordeal, so it's fine. I'm just going to follow with my turn, and then I can speak.
Let's just understand Chairman's personality. He looks at those things that are important to him, and it
hold on, let me mute. Hold on, let me mute.
Queen can help him in some areas that he forget, and that is why she's here. Let's just flow with that. He's not afraid of anybody. He sees the fact, and that is it. Let's go ahead.
Thank you. So that's ended, and when in fact, I'm going to say this. I apologize to Wøršt. Country Queen, you were there. When a Wøršt issue came up, he keep calling. So I began to say, I sent messages. In fact, Country Queen, that long letter that I wrote, please, to Baba and to our family.
Man, relax. Let me explain to the House.
Okay.
The issue concerning Wøršt. We all know that Wøršt was not summoned. Nothing. It was just a rumor that if they pick Arifa, Wøršt should be ready. Okay? So they now said, who will take charge of Wøršt's case in the event that Wøršt is summoned? We now said, let's use Barrister Shitu now. Gurexi was in the know. Famuyiwa was in the know. So if a son is going to take up this case, let's see how much he's going to collect. They got in touch with the son, and he charged 1 million naira for Wøršt's case. A lot of controversies, they go there, but I will just talk on the substance. Now, they now told Wøršt to foot the bill. So before we got to know about that aspect, Wøršt had wired 500,000 to the son in pursuit of the impending legal fee. Make una the time. So Wøršt don't wire 500,000 to son. By the time the information got to Andy, myself, and Chairman in our group, we told them to repeat it. You collected money from Wøršt. It was like Spanish in my ear. I said, Wøršt. I said, this must be a joke. I said, Gurexi, please refund Wøršt's money. Andy can confirm, Chairman can confirm. I said, please return Wøršt's 500,000. If the son is going to take up the matter, that's where the 1 million naira came from. Return Wøršt's 500,000. Maybe Chairman can take it from there.
Okay, so after return Wøršt 500,000, but that money was not returned. So I was particularly on, so Mr. Famiwa and Baba. So I sent a letter to Famiwa and Baba concerning Wøršt. When Wøršt was running a task cater, I speak to Wøršt every day. I said, Wøršt, if where you are is not okay, I can direct you to somewhere. I have a hotel in so-so location. Go to that hotel and keep yourself there. Nobody will know you are there. And this gentleman went to that hotel, stayed there for some days before he now moved to another part. That's to tell you that I don't come online to say a lot of things, but I have done a lot on the ground. I speak to Arifa every now and then. I speak to Arifa's wife every now and then. Now, let me now fast forward to Friday.
Please, before you fast forward, please, did Mama A2 collect any money?
We paid to Patrick. It was Patrick that got the money, not Mama A2.
Let's clarify that because I'm seeing some comments and they are dragging Mama A2.
No, it's not Mama A2. No. I'm clarifying to the entire house. The 700,000 was paid to lawyer Patrick, who is Arifa's counsel, not Mama A2.
Please, say it one more time to the entire world.
I'm saying it again. Maybe Supreme can also amplify. Mama A2 is not Arifa's lawyer. Arifa's lawyer is Patrick. He was the one that received the 700,000, not Mama A2. Thank you.
Okay. Mama A2 did.
Speaking PG, understand.
Mama A2, justice for Mohbad. She is not òun kọ́ ni lọ́ọ̀yà Arifa. Patrick ni lọ́ọ̀yà Arifa. Patrick dem no fún ní 700. Na Patrick wey be Arifa's lawyer, na him collect 700,000 naira, not Mama A2. Kini kan Thunderbolt or something. I hope that is clear. I'm reading comments. That is clear.
I cannot understand English. This is not to trash you. Make a talk for pidgin. Mama A2 no be Arifa's lawyer. All of us sabi Arifa. Una fit no know Mama A2. She be underground and she's a very decent lady. All of us sabi Arifa and all of us know where Arifa dey right now. Arifa's lawyer na Patrick be his name, not Mama A2. Arifa's legal fee, as at that time, Patrick said it was going to collect 700,000. So when the withdrawal was made, now Patrick collect money, not Mama A2. And they talk for pidgin for those who feel no understand the grammar. No be say they abuse now, but I just talking for pidgin. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Queen. So let me fast forward. For the fact that the group was disbanded or not, that does not. I still remember one day, myself, Coach Queen, we had a meeting with Baba online. We discussed a lot of things and heard underground. Baba, this is the way we are looking at things. This is what you should do next. This is our advice. From the look of things, this is what is going to happen. Let us do this, let us do that. We all advised Baba on that day. Myself, Crunch Queen, and Supreme Iron Ladies. 4 of us, we had that 4-way call with Baba. And Baba really thanked us on that. In fact, Baba thanked us that we are going to see action in the following week. And we appreciate him for saying that. When the issue of letter came, is it letter or litigation, something that Baba signed, I screenshot that letter and sent to Baba. Baba, did you sign this letter? I want to know before I go public, so that if they ask me, I'll know what to say. Baba responded to me, say, yes, I signed it. And I said, okay, thank you and God bless you. That's what I want to know. So, like I said, I greet Baba once in a while. I just greet him. So, in February or March, I've already said on TikTok that I will be going to Nigeria in May or June. That's when our session finishes and I spend my summertime in Nigeria. All right? So, Ojidoba was on the 16th. I landed in Lagos directly from UK. Landed in Lagos on the 12th, 10th or 12th. Landed in Lagos. I did my Ojidoba. I enjoyed myself. I had fun. All of that. In fact, you can't see me on TikTok. In fact, I can't be on TikTok when there's party for me every day party. I would not have time for TikTok. No. So, when I was in Lagos, okay, no, in Ijebuode, sorry, in Ijebuode, I was in Ijebuode. I sent a message to Baba. Baba, I'm in Ikorodu environs, I'm in Ijebuode for Jidoba. Please, at your convenience time, I would like to visit you before I leave Ijebuode.
I have that message too.
Yes, it should be like 30 minutes. It should be like 30 minutes.
Before you go far with your Ojudioba, the meeting chairman mentioned that Supreme, myself, himself, and Baba Mohbad had the meeting. For those who want to take notes, I get date and time here. The meeting took place on 21st of May, 8 o'clock, and it lasted for 1 hour, 9 minutes. In that meeting, I'm going to mention our names again: Supreme, myself, chairman, and Baba Mohbad. I'm trying to give you a relationship that Baba Mohbad knows chairman. Thank you.
And Baba Mohbad has been talking to me because I was in the meeting. So for those of you thinking, oh, you shielding me from Baba Mohbad, you lie.
All right, thank you. So when I sent that message, while I was in Djibouti, I did not get immediate response. Okay, so maybe he was not reading it at that time or something. So I left Djibouti, I returned back to Abuja. Abuja is my primary base in Nigeria. Primary base. This is where I live. Okay? I can go to Lagos, I can go to Djibouti, but Abuja is my primary base. If you are looking for me, you come to Abuja, you will see me. So when I returned to Abuja on Monday, meanwhile, on my way out of Abuja, when I went for Ojudoba, Supreme called me that one of us, Yinka, has been arrested. Prior to that time, I don't know who Yinka is. I've never spoken to her. I don't know her platform. I don't even know anything. But Supreme said, I know you are in Nigeria. You are in Abuja.
Supreme is me. Use Aries. So it's some people, low IQs. Use Iron Lady or Aries. Lady Aries ahead. I click better.
Lady Aries called me that one of us has been arrested. Please, what can you do? I said, okay, tell me the station that she was. So Iron Lady said, Zone 2. I said, no, it cannot be Zone 2. You don't have police station in Zone 2. I know Abuja too well. More well, sir. I know every street in this Abuja central area. I know every street. I said Zone 2, there's no police station in Zone 2. So go and do your findings very well. He called, he said, no, maybe it's Zone 7. It's a lie. There's no police station in Zone 7. Go and find out. Okay, send me her number. Let me call her. Maybe she will know where they kept her. So Lady Aries sent me Yinka's number. So when she sent me Yinka's number, I called Yinka. I saved it as Yinka JMM. JMM means Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad Movement, JMM. I saved Baba's name as Baba JMM. Yinka JMM. So that's where I did to know who I'm calling. So when I called Yinka, a police officer picked that call. Immediately I saw that Yinka did not say hello, but the police officer picked it, and I was hearing the conversation between the police and Yinka. Yinka never knew I called her. So I now pick it and me sorrow. One narration. You are a threat to the state. You are causing, you want to cause tribal issue at the National Assembly. You are a terrorist. He like me, underground, Mumbo. There's no way I will ask the police officer, which station are you? I purposely wanted to listen to what was going on underground so that I would know. All right? So when I listened for like 40-something minutes, I just dropped it. I dropped that call. The minute I dropped that call, and I said, the there is any ye kusini is on 7. If it over, I don't know because I did not speak with her. So I left that. After that, that line went off. Because I kept calling that line every day. That line went off. And I said, okay, there's nothing I can do. When I came to Abuja on Monday, on Tuesday morning, any time they arrested, who they be? And I called her. Yinka, how are you? Who is talking? And I am Chilala. Tumba, how are you, sir? How are you? Where are you? I live in Gwagwalada. Okay. Me, I am in Central. Can you see me? No, I'm busy. Okay. I would like to host you. Let me greet you. I sent her my address at FHA. Come and after like an hour or so, would they see me? One director at the security, Osha Desile, Ubi Dani, or Akimi. At the garage me. We were talking, I embraced her. Thank you, Oshe. Allah Jobiagbieo, Baba Mubaton Jafu. Osha Shadura for Ushimudupe. Mugweni Otonye. Bolopalugbe. I now showed her the evidence of that. She didn't know. So she thanks me. I saw generally, drinks you are. Achoku, Chinchi, Afimotisi. She spent quite some time in my residence. From there.
Whiskey,
I'm your lane. Moshe Daily in the system.
Anybody sorrow, you took by the saying, Lebit Bo. And Bo washing Bongoni, hello, one of the top ones, by down when lay. I jump.
All right. So me, the whiskey, so more to move from Madame. So she left.
Meloni, I am me, Gamulojono.
No, sorry, Jane, leave me.
Okay.
Sorry, leave me also.
Okay.
When she left on Tuesday,
I want to.
Thank you so much, Odelo. So, I think Brekete started on Wednesday. I think Brekete started on Wednesday.
Monday.
Monday, Brekete, Bere. Mohbad.
Yeah.
Monday, okay. So, to bad the war me, I don't watch it live because I can repeat without Baba word for word. He's been so consistent, so I know what he's going to say. So why am I sitting down on Brekete? I don't have time. So I don't. But later in the night, my wife took YouTube to watch and see what transpired on Brekete. So I know it was there day 1, day 2. But on Friday, I know he was there on Friday as well. He lived in Mohbad. So, but on Brekete, 1:55 p.m. 1:55 p.m. I called Ɓùřst. O ring.